Too many lives, 25 years or fewer. Nothing we receive is brand new. It's just newer.
Welcome back to the Marathon Mortgage Happy Hour. I'm Mike Witzek.
My name is Rory Farrell.
And today we have...
Sarah Neiswender.
And who are you with?
I am with Keller Williams over in Langhorne. I'm part of the Jim Bird team.
Awesome. There you go.
Got a whole crew. I feel like half that office has been on our podcast.
Oh yeah, I mean we've had Chrissy, Tony, we've had Michael, like all their whole team.
Oh,
pretty
have
much.
you?
Yeah, Michael's been on. He came on when he was first joining their team.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just did like a whole class for us on
The stock
stocks,
market.
yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Then we had Jared too. He's new to that office, but Jared Gaeta, he's on Kim
Okay.
Rock team.
Yeah, he's on the Kim Rock
okay,
team.
Yeah.
So
All
just
right,
making our way
nice.
through. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, who's next?
I don't know. You'll have to recommend somebody.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
That's awesome. So, you're Jim Bird's niece, correct?
I am.
Is that how you got into real estate? Or tell us how you got into real estate. How did you get started?
So I mean, COVID hit, and I had planned on taking my test.
Okay.
But I was working full time. So I was studying, working full time, and then COVID hit. I got laid off, and I was like, okay, now's the perfect time to jump into this. So I ended up studying the entire summer. So COVID hit in March. I was so crazy about studying. I read the textbook front to back. And then I decided to hop into the computer and start to like mess with the programs that they had. So it took me a while, but I wanted to get into it and do it right. So I took it through summer, and I ended up getting my license in October of 2020. So
Wow.
yeah.
Were you like in school growing up? Were you like a book nerd? Like, were you like?
Not at all.
No.
Not
it was
at all.
Specific to the real estate industry.
Very specific to the real
Oh,
estate.
that's interesting. That is like totally. I thought you would have said like, yeah, I studied all the time or something.
No. I was such a crammer in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So, tests coming up, I'll study the period before, memorize it all and then get in there and
Yeah,
pass.
it sounds about right.
Well, you have a reference for that because you took your real estate license. You were studying for it, right?
I took my classes. So I went to like the classes to take them, and where I took them, it was like this super old school guy who I think since has actually passed away, but he would just like very
Where'd you
dry
get it?
in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Like in the
Oh,
Poconos.
dear.
Yeah. Very dry humor, just like kind of yapped the whole time. I didn't really pay attention, and I was going to go take the real estate exam to get my license, and it was the same thing. COVID hit. I was in college still, and I decided, like, all the testing centers were shut down, so I was just like, I'm not going to go, and I never went.
And then you never went?
I just never went.
Oh, my
and
God.
I ended up falling into mortgages. So
Hey, it worked out.
Worked out.
And that wasn't like even a backup plan for him, like the mortgage thing. Like you just happened to meet the owner of the company at a family party, and then it just parallels what I was already learning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was trying to. I was saying something to you, but everybody in here is kind of like related almost. So Dan down there that you just met is his father.
And your mom works here.
No.
Whose mom?
No.
Tom's mom.
Oh, Tom's mom works. Yeah. I'm like, whose mom?
Somebody's mom
Did I
works
say
here.
mom works here?
Somebody's mom.
Yeah. So Tom's mom works here. Yeah. And then Courtney, who you met, is his sister-in-law.
Oh, okay.
So Kathy, our other processor, who's not here today, she showed up at the front door 20 years ago and asked for a job, and been here since. And then Mike Olbinski, the other loan officer, is Tom's best friend from like 15 years old.
I love that.
Yeah.
And Tom's like kind of related to you, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Like,
So my best friend, who I like is legitimately probably my adopted family, that's Tom's nephew is what I'm trying to say.
We're all
related. My
related
best friend.
somehow.
We're all like related.
We're all
somehow.
related,
Yeah.
It's nice that way, though.
It's so much better.
Break each other's necks ever.
well, especially over the past couple.
Us.
You saw where our little cubby is back there. We spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I mean, especially over the past couple of years, where it's been generally slow. Like a lot of people would have got let go. Like in our industry, like a lot of people did get let go. It's like I think there's a third of the amount of loan officers in our industry now than there was like even a couple of years ago. So, but Tom just runs the company like, hey, we're a family. We'll scrape by. We'll figure it out. We'll make sure that nobody gets fired. No one lets go. All that. So I mean, we could have not even been in this industry right now.
No,
Had we worked
definitely.
at like Bank of America or something.
But I mean, regardless. Anyway, so what were we talking about? We were talking about your uncle, your Jim Bird team. You studied for the exam, same thing like COVID. And then what were you doing before? What'd you get laid off from?
I was just jumping around in like admin positions.
So then you decided like, hey, I'm going to go get my license. And then you started studying for it. And then COVID hit. You had time to do it. And you did.
And I didn't think like getting into it, I didn't realize, you get out of it what you put into it. I didn't really think it would take off the way it did for me. And it took me a bit to get here. I mean, it took me 3-4 years to get the ball rolling.
100%. Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat with that too. I get that entirely. But so you started, you got your license October of 2020. And then did you just jump 2 feet in like, hey, this is what I'm doing, or?
Yeah, so I worked full-time in real estate for about a year and a half. Then I got a full-time job, and then I came back into it full-time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but I had to get that full-time job because I had bought my own house. So it was, and I wasn't doing as well as I am now.
Yeah.
And it's scary.
Nobody is,
buying your first house.
Yeah.
So that was the reasoning behind getting the full-time job.
Makes sense. So then once you were able, like more well established, you quit that. And then start,
And it was always just like to get like comfortable, get a safety net ready, which I recommend for anybody.
No,
it's not easy. It's not an easy job. I mean, we're commission based.
Yeah.
If you're not out there bringing in the clients, how are you paying your bills?
100%. Yeah. Especially during that time too.
Yeah, I mean, you may have a killer month 1 month too, and you have to like have the foresight to be like, well, I shouldn't spend all my money. Because next month my pipeline is a little lean, coming into the winter.
Yeah, taxes, you got everything.
I was gonna say tax season is here.
You got so much to worry about. It's crazy. But now you're crushing it. Now you're absolutely killing it from everything I see online. So I guess my first question would be, do you have any goals for this year?
I need to hire an assistant.
Okay.
I need to hire a TC and a showing agent. My head is spinning. I was just talking to my girlfriends and I was like, I can't even answer your text right now. I'm so busy. I'll have to get back to you when I can.
And it's
That's
such a catch-22.
Yeah,
it's like you want to be busy, but
and
also
it's so
you're like,
good, but like, then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have no time. And then I'm like, or it's structuring my days. I'm like, how am I going to do this all? So I really need to get down to it and hire an assistant. But I also want to double what I did last year, which...
You definitely need an assistant then.
Yeah. Everybody says I'm crazy, but I'm such a control freak, so I don't like to
relinquish that.
My
power,
people are my people. I want to take care of them. I don't want anybody else's hands involved.
I understand that though too. It's hard. I mean, it's hard giving up control, especially when you're so like just hands-on. Like you don't know. Even if that person is a good, like maybe they might just do it differently than you, not worse, but differently, and you're like, oh shit, I don't like this. But
and I don't trust anybody enough to take care of everybody. And then like it comes down to the showings, but that's when I grow my relationship with my clients, and I like that aspect of it. Whether
you come closer.
Oh, sorry.
Bring it to
Whether they like end up buying when we start touring, whether they take a break, it's all about for me like building that relationship with them. I can't really do that if I'm not showing them houses. So.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Because I mean, especially our business is so referral based. Like when you have a relationship with somebody and you show them 10 houses and you have like, you get to the point you have inside jokes with these people and you like have this crazy relationship and they end up referring you business. And if you're not doing that, like, does it take away from your business? Does it not help you? It's hard to say. You never know until you do it. But it's scary to like.
It's scary. I think there can probably be a happy medium. I just have to get there and find it. Yeah.
That'll be tough, but
similar in our industry where like things are shifting so much more online. Like so many people are using online applications now, and which is fine. We have that, but like the time that I build my relationship with them is that 20-minute conversation that I get. Other than that, like you're only having 5-minute conversations here and there when they need something. That first like 20 minutes of like taking their information and answering all their questions and like educating them, and I'm a human and I want you to know that, rather than just being like this online thing where you fill it out.
Right.
Like that's our only opportunity in the beginning to really get to know anyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Build a relationship.
And it's like, I'm the same way with my cell phone. I have like constantly getting phone calls or questions about things from people. But like he said, so many people are sending just applications out and just saying, hey, fill this out. And we'll get to it eventually. But could you imagine like Emily sent me a client. I sent them an online application. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. No, Emily's like, you're calling my client. And that's what I do. I call her clients. Her clients have access to me like legitimately 24/7. Wherever I'm at, I pick up the phone. I talk to everybody, all of my clients really. But it's just the way of this business really. It's like how you be good. How do you represent your people properly? How do you make people feel like they're comfortable working with you? Yeah, they're people.
And it's scary. I mean, it's a big decision. They're putting a lot of money out. And a lot of the people I work with are first-time buyers.
Yeah,
even if they're repeat buyers, it's still scary.
Yeah.
So, to be available and answer any of the questions that they may have at any time of the day, let's not get crazy. Not at like, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
That's him.
I'm like answer. Yeah. They'll text me and I'm like, nah, what am I doing? Like I'll text.
Oh my God, I've been asleep since 8. I always tell my clients, I'm like, I'll answer your text up until I fall asleep.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though. It's like, you're in the stage now where you're like grinding, like building relationships, all that stuff. So he feels the need to do that. And I'm like that. You're going to burn yourself out eventually. Like eventually you will get to a point where you're like, you need to set some boundaries.
Yeah. Eventually I will for sure. Yeah. But
I hear you. Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm like, it's just me, my dog. I don't have kids. You don't have kids yet.
Nope.
Like, so why not?
Yeah.
Get to it.
I'm the same way. I still live Tom's nephew, Aaron. I still live with Aaron. Like, I don't even live with my fiance yet. We're not even moving in until May. So I'm like, people call me, people bother me at 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night. Like, I don't care. I'm like, whatever.
Why not?
But there will come a time when I'm going to care, but
Right.
I'd like to build my pipeline up now and be as available as I can. Because, before, like when you had a full-time job, like I was in the same boat. Thank God I had a small salary from here and I was able to like float myself. And I detailed cars on the weekends, but like I was just trying anything possible to get realtors to be like, hey, I trust this guy. I want to send him business. So it's like, you want to call me at 1 a.m.? Yeah, sure. I'll pick the phone. Like, I'm like, I'll do whatever it takes. Please send me business. And now I finally got to the point where I'm like, all right, I can handle my own now.
Yeah.
I don't have to like beg for business anymore. But it's really hard at first because, I mean, you're a very good agent. You have a lot of clients. You start working with a new lender. You're like, like
so scary.
Yeah. Like,
So scary.
is this person going to do a good job? Do I want to send it to him? So it's just, we have to go out of our ways to prove that to you. Like, hey, I'm trustworthy. I'm doing this. And that's why I feel obligated to pick up the phone so late and do things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is important. I mean, I did have to jump ship from a lender before about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it was just a very uncomfortable situation. I mean, going to from trusting your people with somebody to not so much trusting your people with somebody. I mean, it's a lot. So to find somebody that you trust again, it takes some time.
It does. No, it's like, I mean, it's like you're in a relationship, truthfully.
No, it is.
You're in a relationship with the person. It's like, if you don't like them or they're not doing stuff you want them to do, you either need to voice that or it's like, we gotta break up. We gotta move on.
It's like the little things they start to do piss you off.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And it really is different too, because like the way that we handle business might be right for you, but like might not be right for like a different realtor. Like some other realtor might be like, hey, I don't want any nonsense, like in, out, online application, get it done, da da da.
Yep.
And other people are like, hey, I need more hand holding. Like I like when people like take time. It's different. So we
100%.
kind of have to adapt to that and figure out what you want.
Yeah, big time.
You definitely have to feel people out and see what their vibe is. Some people will keep you on the phone and you can talk about, the Sixers, Eagles, whatever. And that's like building the relationship with them. But other people, they're like, okay, you got my info? Okay, bye. Like,
And that's it.
Yeah.
It's insane. It varies. But so, all right, I want to go back for a second. Did you have anything else to touch on?
I'll let you go, and then I'm going to try and remember what I'm going to ask.
No, ask.
Well, obviously you were saying like the first year and a half or even 2-3 years, like it took you to kind of build up your business and feel comfortable and like be able to get rid of that second job. Like what was there a specific thing, or was it just like, hey, time in the industry and like honing the craft? And
I think,
or what was the break?
the break was me waking up every day at 3 a.m. to get my workout done, to go into this stupid admin job that I absolutely hated, be there until 3, just sitting at a desk. That's what it was killing me.
Yeah.
I couldn't just sit there and I'm like, nothing's progressing. And I'm like, somebody who I'm like, what's next? Let's go, keep it moving. And sitting at a desk, I could get a lot of my, admin stuff done when it comes to real estate, but you need to be like in it. You need to be living it. You need to be around other realtors. You need to be in the office. And, you can't do that. And then by the time like 3 o'clock came around and I had left my office job, I was like, I have nothing left to give. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. And then you start not regretting, just like you don't want to do by that time of the day, you don't want to do the thing that you actually would have wanted to do at 9 in the morning.
Right, exactly.
Like you're just over it.
And it was hard because I couldn't let go of the job because I was, scared because I just bought my first house. It's just me. It's scary. But, and then, things kind of just really took off for me when I put my head down and I was like, I'm just posting. Like I really didn't care anymore.
Yep.
And once I started to treat my business like a business towards it was January of last year, that's when I started to see things change.
When you say posting on
Social media.
Okay, cool. So social media was kind of a big catalyst.
Yeah. So prior to me getting creative with it and putting my own twist on things. I was just, going on Pinterest, screenshotting those stupid little pins that people share, like, just trying to tell anybody that I'm in real estate. Like, that's not working.
Yeah.
It's not.
That could be like every
anybody.
other post or every third post or like once a week or something. You need
but like
something.
even when I see that stuff, I'm like, stop posting that. Like nobody's reading it. Nobody cares. So, I mean, me getting out there, like filming things and actually posting it and putting my voice over it or getting on film, that's what really changed.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. I can't believe I was gonna just skim right over this. How many followers do you have on Instagram?
46.
Yeah, 46,000 followers.
I was like 46. I got more than 46.
Yeah. Rory has what, 300 now?
4,600.
Oh, I think I'm on a sliding scale for my age though, so I'm doing okay for a 41-year-old man.
Yeah, you're doing okay. You're like,
No, I won't ask how old you are, but you're obviously younger than me, and you guys are just like kind of just grew up.
yeah, we're
Like
just
being good at that.
we're
stuff.
cool, dude.
How old are you?
14. We'll be 15.
Youngest loan officer in the
I'll be 27 in a couple weeks.
Okay, I'm 29. I
Yeah.
don't care. Everybody can know how old I am.
Well, I'm just saying, like between like 30 to 40, like that gap, like that's a big gap as far as social media is concerned. Like
I agree.
I learned so much just watching him do shit, and then
Yeah. When I first came here, he was
I-
like, can we do a podcast? Is that possible? Like, what do we got to do? And I was like, it's like the easiest. I could show you how to do it. He's like, okay, cool.
yeah, we're like almost 200 episodes later, but like
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, that was born a little bit from like just kind of being quiet in COVID and like no one being in offices anymore, and like how do we get in front of realtors? But like,
It literally started off with us drinking beer on here and just like talking to the camera. We just be like,
Yeah, the happy hour.
yeah, we it's like we stopped the drinking part mostly, but
Makes sense.
yeah, we just sit here and like yeah, so seller's assist.
we would just like talk
drink a
about like
beer.
mortgage
my
stuff, but like it evolved into other things, and it's been super successful for us as far as like getting in front of people and like building relationships and
Yep.
all that. But like I didn't even have like a social media at all. Like I think it started in like 2023.
You should give yourself credit though. You should give yourself credit. One thing I will give Rory credit for is he
I'm so glad this is on camera. This never happened.
long
Is this thing recording?
Get this.
long story short, Rory lived in San Diego and San Francisco for a while, long time. And while he was there, he would go on like surfing trips and all this stuff. And he made videos of like his surfing trips and his travel back from the West to the East Coast, like in his van that he had. He had like not lived in a van, but like had
Where's
a
this
van.
going?
No, but like he made all these videos, and I never would have thought Rory would be capable of like making videos and like filming all this stuff. They're really cool. He has them all private.
did
But it was all like it was like much simpler back then. Like
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't,
it's
like,
still
editing
cool.
No,
or
it is cool. What is
Yeah.
it, a GoPro?
It was just a GoPro, and back then it was like literally like a point and shoot camera. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't even like iPhone footage.
Wow.
So he's got it in him. He's got it in.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's really cool. I love it. I'm just like not good at it. Like it comes more naturally. I don't know about to you, but to you for sure.
Yeah, but you know, it's there.
And even it's like the editing part and all that, like the actual like that production part of it, but also like how do you come up with cool ideas and like making it specific to you.
Yeah, I think once you stop focusing on like what other people are doing, like that's when like the creativity will come to you. That's what I've noticed for me. I'm like, oh, look at what they did. Oh, look what they did. And then I was like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do?
Especially with posting too. Like I feel like especially like on Instagram specifically is probably the one I feel the most not self-conscious about, but the one I'm more particular about because like, ah, shit, like all these people I went to high school with follow me, all these people I know follow me. Like I feel I get more self-conscious. And once you get past that point of, hey, I'm just going to post on here, I don't care what people think about, then that's when it really starts growing. It's like,
That's exactly what happened. I was self-conscious about it too. I went from, I don't know, 700-800 followers to where I'm at now once I stopped caring.
And how did that like? Was there like
all-
a couple of videos that went quote unquote viral or like?
Yeah, there was like I was hosting an open house for Jim in Ben Salem, and it wasn't even like a vacant house. Like it was they were living in it at the time. And I was like, hey, do you mind if I just like do a quick video? And it ended up getting like over 1 million. I don't know what it's at now. I haven't even looked. But
What was
Wow.
unique about that one?
nothing.
That's the like you can't even try to like plan like it just
People
happens.
ask
it
me this
seems.
all the time, and they're like, well, what'd you do? I'm like, I just walked through the house and put on like a song. Like I don't.
That's that one that Patrick put out. Remember, like it was something
you just got to post, dude. That's it. Like you can
just
post.
never know what's gonna pick
I
up.
legitimately
I never would have thought.
I have a video on TikTok with like 300K views, and it's just me like putting a bottle cap here and unscrewing the bottle. I got like
300,000 frat kids.
Yeah,
watched
probably. Yeah.
Look
But-
at this dude.
Literally, it's the dumbest thing in the world, but it just went viral. You won't know until you post though.
It's so
Yeah,
bizarre.
yeah. I mean, even like some of the people that I follow, they're just like, just post anything, post everything. So I'll post, you know, family, dating life, real estate, my workouts, like anything.
Yeah.
You know, show who you are.
Yeah.
You know, I
think
some people have it, some realtors have it wrong where they're like, this is just my real estate page. People want to see that there's a human being behind there. Hello.
Yeah. No, that's why we started this podcast. It was like, we want, like, before we even had realtors on, it's like, we want people to know we're like real people.
Yeah.
You know, like not just an online application or something that you like send documents to via Dropbox. Like, we're real people.
And I feel like for you guys, this is good because people are like scared of the men in suits. Like, I feel like the mortgage guys, they're scary. Like,
and
it's,
you know,
I don't always dress like this, I promise.
and it's really a boring industry. Like, unless you're in it and like you're interested in it, it's like really boring and nobody knows about it. Like, no one knows what we even do.
Yeah.
like, what are they doing back there?
Yeah.
and like we could post videos of us talking about, oh, you could do like a 3% seller's assist and a buy down or something. Like, nobody cares. Like, unless you're looking to buy a home, nobody cares. Like, even realtors are just like, man, whatever. But the biggest thing is, like you said, you have to just show them you're a human being too. Like, this is, hey, this is what I do for fun. Rory does CrossFit. Rory surfs. Rory does this. I do whatever the hell I do.
You fast.
I fast. Yeah.
It's just Mike sitting in front of a camera not eating.
For like 12 hours.
It'll go viral.
But no, I think at least the stuff that I gravitate towards is stuff that's like more personal, less like overproduced. Like, if there's someone who, like, you could tell, like, you have a cameraman and there's a script and it's like, I don't connect to it as much.
Yeah.
More like, hey, who are you?
And I learned
doing in your
along the
regular
way. I mean, have you been to the podcast room at Keller Williams?
I think I've like peeked my head in there, but I haven't. Yeah.
So I started like, I was like, I gotta get on camera. I was terrified to get on camera, but I was like, I have to. So I was still working full time. Like, every Saturday I went in there. I brought a couple of different outfits and just got in front of the camera. But when I tell you, I was like reading a script, like I was like, just
Yeah,
like
but you
trying
can
to
tell
get some
though,
ass.
like,
But you can tell, and those never picked up. Like,
Yeah.
they just didn't. But it did get me to where I'm at, like getting in front of the camera, like being comfortable with it.
it was a necessary evil to get to where
I'll have to
you're
send you the first podcast we ever did.
I'll have to send you what I'm talking. I didn't take them down, not that I would.
Yeah.
But I'll have to send you it because you can tell I'm like, clip. Look at what I have to read. Clip.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, it's the same thing with us though. We've been through all
And then the behind the scenes stuff, like, you don't post this, but you know, like, oh, how many times did it take me to do that one line and then delete all that and then start over? Oh, it's
I
brutal.
used to be in there for hours, but now I just don't care. It's just
you
That's
can't.
cool that they have that source for you. Though,
oh
that
yeah,
podcast.
it's amazing. Yeah, I have to start utilizing
funny.
it more.
Yeah.
I mean, that didn't exist 3, 4, 5 years ago. You know, now like a lot of those companies, real estate companies, will have that just because it's
Because
such an
you have
important
to post.
part of the business, which
You
is
have to keep up with what's going on. You know, you have to keep up with technology.
Yeah. Just the times in general, like what's going on.
Yeah.
What's working, and if you're not, you'll get left behind. That's what it is.
You will.
Yeah. So one other thing I wanted to ask you about was you spoke at Jim Broch's team. You're like one of the rising stars,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Keller Williams rising star, huh?
I don't know how that happened.
What are you talking about? You're crushing it. You're doing so good.
I know, but I was just shocked. I mean,
Yeah.
I try really hard, but to see that it's noticed by somebody like Jim Roche,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. But that was really nice. It was nice to meet him, nice to speak on the panel. I learned a lot of stuff from the people who are working down there in the city.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Did you?
what did you have? Like, I missed it. So what did what did you talk about, and like what was?
It was really just explaining to how we got to where we are. It was 4 of us up there, and it's really just starting your business from nothing, which is what all of us did.
You know who else was on the panel?
Who?
Delaney.
Oh, Jack Delaney, huh?
Yeah.
Past podcast guest.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Yeah.
he?
He's been on twice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
He's
has been on
cool.
twice. Yeah,
He's cool.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Psycho.
He came up here one time, right?
Yeah, we went to Jersey one time and he came up here.
Yeah.
But, regardless, anyway. So you just talked about like growing your business from.
Yeah, just like exactly what we all did. And we all did something different. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, from open houses to Jack, has to meet somebody new every single day and like give him, have a conversation. So everybody's doing something different. I was social media. Stevie was social media. So it's just, you have to find what works for you. For the longest time, I was like, oh, well, he's doing cold calling or she's door knocking, so I have to do that. that never worked,
Yep.
you know, until I found something that actually worked for me.
That's like one of the biggest things that I've taken away from this podcast with realtors who are newer but have grown quickly. It's like I always ask, like, what was the break? What worked for you? And it's never the same thing. Like Emily was saying, like, oh, open houses. And then Josh from their old team was like, oh, we just cold call. It's like, but if you're doing cold calls and you're timid on it and you're not confident, like that's not going to work, you know? Or if you're sitting in an open house and you're shy and you're not going to engage in anyone, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, find your
it is really interesting how like there's no right path. It's just what works
And
for you.
there isn't. You just have to find what works for you. And I had been doing TikTok videos for a really long time before I even started posting houses. Just the trends that we, you know, during COVID, there were hundreds of.
Every day was a different trend.
Yeah. So, you know, I would just do those stupid little ones. Nothing ever took off, but I always was trying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think everybody in like 2020 and 2021 wanted to be a TikTok star. I know I did.
I definitely did.
It would have been great if it worked out, but
Could have been in Cali on Selling Sunsets one day.
one day. Yeah, we're getting there. Maybe you'll be on Owning Manhattan or something, you know?
Oh, maybe.
That'd be cool.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Going to
Do you
the
watch
air.
those shows?
I do.
What's your favorite one?
Selling Sunsets. Yeah.
Is that the one with the brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
So
seen a
they
couple of
do
those.
Selling Sunsets and Selling the OC.
I'm thinking the Altman brothers.
Oppenheim.
No. Is that the name of the company though?
Yeah.
What are the
Two
brothers?
twin
then?
brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oppenheim.
That's that's the one I've seen a couple times. My mother-in-law watches that when she's at her house.
Okay.
And then of course you just get sucked in. You're like, damn, look at this house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like they show the commission. I'm like, ooh.
Oh yeah. I had this conversation with Tom earlier this week because I have friends who are realtors in San Diego that are just known from living there, and we've had them on the podcast, just Zoom, obviously. And I was like, I should just get licensed in California, like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 deals in California.
You should.
Would be like.
I'd be like,
twice as
please
many
throw me
deals.
one. Please throw me
Twice
one.
as many Pennsylvania deals.
Yeah.
But-
Do you want to reset that real quick?
Yep.
Thanks. After 30 minutes, it like shuts off, so I try and reset it at like 28 minutes.
How did you know it? Oh.
Yeah.
I was hungry. What do you want me to do?
Anyway, let's get into wins. How about we talk about some wins?
Talk
huh?
about a win.
Yeah. What's your win, Rory?
I'm having a much. My attitude is much better about work this week than it was last week.
It 100% is. It's been so much better. I'm not gonna lie.
I was grumpy last week. Now you know how you just go through those ebbs and flows of this industry, and like some weeks you're like, "What the fuck am I doing? Like I don't know what I'm doing. What have I've wasted the last 10 years of my life? I'm gonna have to quit and start something new." And then that was my week last week.
Yeah.
And then this week I'm like, "All right,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm doing. I'm happier. I'm getting some stuff going."
When I have those weeks, I call Emily.
Oh,
And
the tough.
she's like, you're fine. I'm like, okay, are you fine? She's like, no.
Yeah, it's like you guys have the same week where you're both not fine. You're like, let's just quit.
She
Just
calls me, I'm
Thelma and
like,
Louise
you're
off the
fine,
side of
you're
the cliff.
fine.
I know exactly how Emily gets to, and Emily will be like, "It's what if I never close another deal again?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I know.
Well, that is though. It's like if you were just complacent and having those bad, whatever, like that, you don't become successful. You know,
No.
like you're like, how do I change things? How do I mix stuff up? Like, what do I need to post to like get a little bit more traction or whatever?
This
But,
this is the longest period of time I've been in a positive mindset by far, like the longest period of time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
It's probably since I met Emily, honestly. It's probably since I've been working with Emily. I don't know, last May is probably when I started coming out of the slump. And then I haven't really.
it wasn't really necessarily your fault that like and the real estate world's a little different than the mortgage world. Like he came in at a bad time. Like it was a
It's
bad
like the
couple
worst
years.
legitimately the worst time in history for mortgage, like being a loan officer. But it was just like an uphill battle. And I would come in every day and I'm like, you got to talk me off the ledge. I'm going to quit. What am I going to do? And Rory's like, dude, I
wasn't worried about you quitting. I was worried about you taking your own life.
harming myself.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. I was
Well,
like,
it's
dude.
so easy to spiral once like your mind like clicks and you're like, I'm not doing this right. Nothing's ever going to happen again.
Yep.
Failing. And then like you just keep going and
compounds.
going and going.
Yeah. That's like my, that could honestly be a win, but my biggest goal this year was like, my number one goal is to close 100 loans this year. That's like the huge thing I'm trying to do. But the other thing in the back of my mind was like, I just want to stay positive the whole year. Like I want to stay positive and change my mindset and be like, hey, if it doesn't work out right now, it's good. It's going to work out later. Like we're going to make it happen regardless. So that's like been my big goal for sure. And I think I've been pretty
Success
positive.
so far,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that's a good win, Rory. I'm happy for you. I'm proud
you.
of you, young man.
We'll
You're
talk to
doing
me
well.
next week.
Yeah, we'll see how you're doing. My win would be. What would my win be? I don't know. I'm starting to chug along this month finally. I mean, I think I had like 2 loans to start the month off, and now I think I'm probably shooting for 5 or 6 at the moment. So
That's great.
yeah, trying to do that. How about you? What are you thinking?
I had been a friend that I haven't talked to in very long time. I haven't seen her in even longer. I probably haven't seen her in 7 years. She had reached out to me the other day, just saying, you know, I've been seeing your social media. I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm literally in tears. Like, just like the nicest, kindest words. And then she had sent me a referral, which is going to end up being a listing and a buy.
Oh, that's
which
awesome.
was like, it was just really nice. The words meant more to me than anything.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, buy or sell with me. If you don't, you know, it is what it is. I'm truly a believer that it's like what's meant to be mine will be. But just those words was really nice to hear.
Especially because they were out of nowhere, right? It seems like
It was out of
it wasn't
nowhere,
like prompted by someone.
Yeah,
It was
and
like
I was
she went out of her way.
surprised. Like, she always supports me on social media. But like I said, I haven't talked to her. She probably doesn't really know too much of what's going on. You know, you post your wins, right?
Yep.
But yeah, it was just nice to hear from her, and it's nice to hear those things. So that just like made my day yesterday.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm going to be an aunt of 3 come May, so I'm excited about that.
Congratulations.
New ones or you're the third one?
The third one.
The third.
cool.
Okay, I was gonna say triplets. Whoa, I was like,
Oh, I don't know about all that.
That's
no,
awesome.
my sister's having her third, so
Are they local?
yes.
Cool.
Awesome.
Good to be there and be involved, and that's cool.
Yeah, and Walter, my dog, he's just always my win.
All right,
Having
every
him.
day. That's your win.
Are Walter and Sylvie friends or no?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Figured. I want to.
Sylvia
check.
gets a little bit scared, but she warms up.
All right. Good. Good. That's so funny. All right. Well, again, tell them who you are, who you're with, and
How to follow you?
yeah, how to follow you, where you're at.
Okay, Sarah Neiswender with Keller Williams over in Langhorne. I'm part of the Jim Bird team. You can follow me on Instagram at Sarah Neiswender Realtor. You can tag that below. I don't think anybody's
We'll
going to
tag
get
it.
the last name.
Yeah, you got it.
And TikTok is Sarah N. Sells PA in New Jersey.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right.
Well, thank you so much
Give her
for
a
coming
follow.
on.
Thank you for having
Thanks for-
me.
yeah,
That was
very
so
nice to meet you.
fun.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Friday.